Hey my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the look of the title, today it is going to be all about drugstore products. So we're going to be digging into all of the new launches that Covergirl, L'Oreal, Wet n Wild, and Revlon have done. I am so pumped to do this first impression with you guys. You guys are going to be seeing everything, how the products work and all. And this is the look I created for you guys. It's kind of more of a date night, Valentine's Day look. So I hope that you guys also enjoy the look that I create for you guys using the products. Anyways, I don't want to be rambling more, so if you guys want to know all about these first impressions, then just keep on watching. So I'm really excited about all these products, so I'm going to start out with my face first. So I have this primer from Covergirl. It looks like this, and this is called the Matte Ambition Mattifying Skin Primer. And it also has a sunscreen of an SPF of 20, which I thought it was very interesting, honestly. It says that it's suitable for all skin types. So I'm really excited to try this one out. Like I said, I'm just very shocked that it has an SPF on it, and it's gonna mattify your skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this and apply it all over my face. It looks white. That smell. I'm only applying it mostly to my T-zone where I would normally get oily. Because we're still in the winter time, I feel like my skin is still on the drier side, so I'm just gonna focus it there, not on the rest of my whole entire face. Just because when I thought about it, I was like, maybe that's not a good idea. But now moving on to the foundation. So I actually have two new foundations from the drugstore. One again is from Covergirl, their Matte Ambition foundation. And then I have this one from Wet n Wild, which is their stick foundation. And I'm very curious to know what you guys voted for, because I did ask you guys on Instagram what foundation you guys were more interested on. So I'm going to go on my Instagram now and actually review what you guys voted for. Oh wow, this was a really close tie. So it came out to be 53% Wet n Wild. I actually voted for that one. In general, love stick foundations. So that's why I was like more curious to try this, but it is winning by a little bit. It's almost a really close tie, you guys. So what I'm going to end up doing is just using this because it did win. And see how it works. But don't worry, I will be using this in the future to let you guys know how it works out and everything. So let me know if you guys will still want to see it in the future. According to the card that it comes with, this was tested under 7 different photo lighting conditions on various skin tones. So I guess you don't get any flashback from this. It says it's perfect for everyday use or while on the go. It says it's medium to full coverage and it gives you a soft satin finish. It's only $5.99, you guys, and it's available on Wet n Wild's beauty website. So that's all the info on this foundation. Now I'm gonna test it out. I feel like this is my color. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush and just start blending it out now. I'm actually gonna bring you guys a little bit closer so you guys can see really close how the foundation is blending out and everything. I mean, so far the foundation is blending out pretty easy. I'm not really having a hard time or anything. All right, so there we go. I pretty much already blended out the whole entire foundation. And I must say that it does seem like more of a medium coverage, but since they did say that we can build it up, I kind of wanted to add a little bit more, honestly, but I don't know if I look caking because so far it looks pretty good, but I don't know. I really don't want to layer it. Caking up your foundation is not the way to go for Valentine's Day, you know? So I feel like I'm just gonna leave it there. This is just one application on its own and it already looks pretty great, you know? So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, so for now, my concealer, I feel like there was a lot of hype about this concealer, but this is the new E.L.F 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna actually be mixing these two shades. This one is medium beige and the other one is called medium sand. This one's more to kind of highlight the highest points of my face, and this one's more to really actually conceal. I'm very excited because it does say it's a 16-hour wear concealer, so that makes me excited because normally that's around the time that I use my foundation and everything, you know, my makeup. So we're gonna see how this baby works out. It really looks promising. It's a little too dark for me, I think. There we go. We already applied our concealer to hide those under eye circles. Now I'm going to apply the other one. Honestly, this really reminds me of Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte, so that's right away something I kind of like. It is a little bit thick. I don't know if I'm going overboard with this, you guys. I always bring the concealer to the top of my lid. Ooh, this concealer feels really hydrating. Right off the bat, I can tell you guys that. Oh yes, I am loving the way this feels under my eye. It is kind of going into my fine lines, but not so noticeable, right? It looks good. It really feels good. So there's the concealer. I really love, honestly, how this feels. It really feels really hydrating under the eye, and that's exactly what I like under my eye because I need all the hydration I can under there. So far as my fine lines, I mean, it is starting to crease up in there, but not as bad. Honestly, for a drugstore concealer, this is not bad at all, to be honest. This really does remind me a lot of the Shape Tape concealer. And I love the way that it just feels, honestly. I can't stop saying that because it really feels really hydrating right now under the eye. So there is the concealer. So far, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and now set it. And for my setting powder, I have the Covergirl one. This is their Matte Ambition All Day Powder Foundation. So I guess it's like a powder foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and just set my under eye and my highest points with the color Light Neutral, and the rest of my face I'm gonna set it with Light Medium Golden. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use these two. All right. Okay, the good thing is that this is almost really close to the foundation color that I applied, so that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna take the other color and I'm gonna apply it on the rest of my face. So far, I really do like the powder. I feel like this is a good powder even to just wear on its own. It does have that little coverage, I would say. So now what I'm gonna do is move on to my bronzer. And for my bronzer, I have new products from Wet n Wild. So this is called Ticket to Brazil. This one has a little bit of a shimmer to it, like very, very mild. But this one is called Sunset Strip Please. And this one also has a little bit of shimmer in it. Not too crazy. So here is what the colors look like. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this one, and if not, I'm just gonna go in with this one at the end. Taking a little bit of this one. Okay, that barely is showing up on my skin. You barely notice this color on my skin, but you can kind of tell where it's being applied, you know? But I am gonna use now the other one, so I'm gonna dip into this one. Shimmer in it. For how I like my bronzers, I feel like this one has just a little too much shimmer for me, to be honest. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yeah, it's a little too much for my liking, my personal liking. But other than that, I mean, it did apply really nicely and did blend out. So if you are into these type of bronzers that do have a little bit more shimmer in them, then maybe you might like these. And mind you, this was the one that I thought almost was not going to be showing up any shimmer. So the other ones might probably be a little too much. Maybe they might be nice to apply on the body if you want to go to the beach or something. I feel like that will look really pretty, but here is what the bronzer looks like. Now moving on to the blush, I have these palettes from Covergirl that they sent over with a highlighter and also blushes. So the one that I want to use is this one because it has the lightest blush, and this one is called Blush Touch. And it has, like I said, highlighters and a blush. So I'm going to use this one for my blush and a different highlighter because I do have a few different products here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this one and apply it as my blush. Oh wow, that's a little intense. Maybe I should I went overboard. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. But if I would have not taken off all that excess off, like I feel like it would have looked really bad. So these are really pigmented. That is pretty. And now for my highlighters, I have these from Wet n Wild. These are their new highlighters, you guys. This one looks like it could kind of go off like a blush, but honestly, I already swatched it and it's really pretty as a highlighter. So let me just go ahead and swatch it for you guys. Look at that. That's really pretty. So I feel like this one is perfect right now for Valentine's Day. Look, it's so pretty. It almost gives you that wet effect. So I really feel like this is a really pretty highlighter for Valentine's Day just because it has that touch of pink, you know? And if we're gonna be wearing like red lipstick, pink lipstick, nude pink lipsticks, your eyes with pink, I feel like this would really complement your whole look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I am gonna be doing kind of like a Valentine's Day look. Yes. Oh, that does give me that like kind of like wet effect. Wow. See, I love Wet n Wild highlighters. Oh my god, they're like everything. And this is just me grabbing just a tiny bit, you guys. Like, I'm not even like going ham with this highlighter. This is just how bright it looks. So you only need a very tiny bit of this highlighter, to be honest. Did I go overboard? Maybe. Do I care? No. I'm not done with the face for right now. I'm gonna move on to my eyes now. So I actually have two palettes here that I've been dying to use. One of them is from Ardell. This is called their Pro Eyeshadow Palette. It's a metallic and matte eyeshadow palette. And look at these beautiful colors, you guys. These look very promising. Honestly, I'm very excited to try this one because it's kind of like a rose gold type of look color. And let me just show you guys the swatch. Ooh, that looks so pretty. So I'm honestly very excited. When you touch these eyeshadows, they feel like super creamy. So that's why I'm like, oh my god, like how is nobody talking about these eyeshadows? Like they look so good. Then I also have a new palette from Revlon, and this is called Enigma, and it's their 24-hour ColorStay eyeshadows. I don't know if they're supposed to last you 24 hours on your eyes. I don't know. But it says something about 24 hours here, you know? So this is the eyeshadow palette that I was also like kind of like wanting to dig into just because it has like the beautiful like kind of more Valentine's Day look colors. So we have a little bit of a, you know, magenta color. We also have this like very light pink color. So I'm really excited to try these two palettes out. I'm going to be actually trying to play with both of these eyeshadows. Just to see how it looks, you know, how they work and everything, give you guys my first impression on these. So let's go ahead and dig in. Okay, so the first color I'm going to go into is this one from the Revlon palette, and take it with a big fluffy brush just to blend in my crease. Ooh, these look really pigmented. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. And this was just me grabbing just a little bit. So far, this blended out so nicely. Wow, I'm actually really impressed. Because usually in the past, I've tried Revlon eyeshadow palettes and I'm like, they're not that pigmented, you know? But this one's actually really pretty, so I'm actually shook by that. But now, I actually do want to try more of these eyeshadows over here now. So I think what I'm going to do now is take maybe the darkest shadow first, and then just kind of pop it on the outer part of my eye and see how this is gonna go. Ooh, oh, wow, that is so pigmented. Oh my god, this is really pigmented. How is nobody talking about these eyeshadows, you guys? Like I'm fucking shook. Like what? I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend out very lightly the outer part of this. So I'm dying to see now how this is gonna actually apply on the lid. So I'm gonna actually go in there now with this one. I'm burping. So I'm gonna go ahead and just now apply it, see how it looks, and hopefully it looks beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it. Ooh, that is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm dying. Let me tell you guys, I did not use any Fix Plus whatsoever. This is just on its own. So, wow, I am actually really impressed. Now I'm just gonna blend these two together lightly. I'm gonna go into the dark eyeshadow now again and apply this as close as I can to my lower lash line. Kind of just like almost halfway, honestly, like right about there. Then I'm gonna go back into the Revlon palette and pick up a little bit of this color again, and just with a smaller detail brush and blend it all over my lower lash line. Have a little bit of fallout, but not too crazy. I mean, to be this pigmented and not have that much fallout, I mean, pretty impressive. But now I'm so excited because I have this new liquid pencil liner, and this one's from Revlon. It's called the ColorStay Sharp Line. So it's literally like any other pencil liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing with this. I didn't want to do a whole wing because honestly, I wanted to do more of a daytime Valentine's Day look, but I was like, I gotta do the eyeliner. I mean, hello, I need to test this out. So I'm kind of going more for a really sexy date night look, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is very precise. I like. There is the eyeliner. So far I like that it's very precise, that you can really like get nice and sharp if you want. So yeah, there is the eyeliner. And it is super black. So now for my mascara, I have the new one from Revlon. This is the Volumazing Waterproof Mascara. This is how it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this all over my lashes now. Ooh. Actually, this is a pretty good mascara. For my eyeliner, this isn't new. I'm just gonna apply my Pixi eyeliner. This one is in the color Matte Nude. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my waterline. All right, so while my lashes dry, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my brows. So I have the new Revlon brow pencil here. This is called the ColorStay Brow Creator, which has a brow pencil, a spoolie on the other side, but then if you twist it, it has a powder in here, you guys. So I'm very curious to try this out and see how it works. So what I'm first gonna do is gonna line my brow shape, everything down, and then use the powder only on the inner part of the eyebrow, just because that's where I normally don't go overboard with the pencil liner or my brow pomade. So I'm gonna see how that works. I mean, in general, I've always liked Revlon's other brow pencil, to be honest. Like, it's like literally one of my favorites from the drugstore, because it also has kind of like a waxy feel to it. So that's why I've always liked how it just makes my hair stay in place and everything. This one doesn't have that same type of formula, but it still is pretty creamy to kind of like apply. So now I'm gonna try the actual powder, see how this works. Ooh, I can see it is starting to fill it in. I'm just going very lightly because I don't want to go overboard, but yeah, I can tell that it is leaving. Oh wait, I just pressed it way too hard there. Oh god. Okay. Hey, I actually really like the powder. I mean, except for me that I just pressed it a little too hard there, but other than that, wow. It doesn't even look like a lot of product, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my lashes now. So now that we are done with the eyes, I'm gonna move on to now the lips so we can finish off the rest of our face. So I have actually new lipsticks from L'Oreal. So these are all super pretty. I don't even know honestly what these are really called. I think they're called Lip Color Rouge. And then I don't know how to pronounce the other word, but they're really pretty colors. There's so many of them. I have over here nude lipsticks. This could actually go really pretty, you know, but I want to do a bold lip and I wanted to do kind of like a reddish, but I don't think it'll look that great with this lip color. So I'm going to do this dark, really reddish plum color. This one is called I Enjoy. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm thinking that these are supposed to be like matte or something. So we're going to see and find out. Oh, okay. I really was expecting it to be a little bit darker, but I'm gonna wait for this to dry. I don't know how long this is gonna take to dry. I don't think it's drying. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, you guys. So I'm gonna apply just a little bit more, see if we can build up the color, and then we'll call it a day. I mean, I did another second layer. This is what it looks like. So I think that's pretty much the most I can do for this lipstick. But now I'm gonna go ahead and set everything. I do have new setting sprays here. They're from Wet n Wild. So they have a coconut one, a cucumber one, and then a rose one. And I'm gonna use this one. This is supposed to be a 3-in-1 setting spray. So you can use it to prep, fix, and then also refresh if you want to refresh your makeup. This smells so good. Alright, my love, so this is the completed look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed here testing out these products with me. Let me know what you guys think. So far, honestly, they're all pretty great products, to be honest. There's not really a product that I was just super disappointed in or anything like that. They all honestly worked pretty amazing. The lipstick, it's still pigmented. It's still there. It feels very comfortable. I was expecting it to be super pigmented, but because they do carry nude lipsticks, I feel like these are the colors that I'm gonna probably love the most when it comes to wearing this formula. Because when it comes to the dark lipsticks, I do always expect it to be a little bit more pigmented, if that makes sense. But other than that, everything else has me shook pretty much. I really think they're amazing products. So let me know what you guys think about them. And also if you guys want to see another drugstore first impressions, and especially using this foundation from Covergirl. Other than that, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did and would like to see more drugstore looks, don't forget to give me your guys' thumbs up. Also, let me know if you guys also want to see more Valentine's Day looks. I would be more than happy to do those for you guys. And yeah, so other than that, my loves, if you guys haven't joined the Birdie family, what are you guys waiting for? Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Thank you guys so much for watching me today. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye. Wow, dijo el perro. I'm gonna be doing a Valentine's Day look. Matte Ambition. Is this what is it called? What the fuck is this called? Literally, I'm like, what the fuck? All right, mis amores, so estoy súper emocionada. Okay, I'm too excited. What is up with all these fucking boogers, dude? Honestly. Recording? Yeah. You're ready to roll. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to roll. Roll, roll, roll.
Get a major medical plan.
Shut the fuck up! Okay.